Okay, when you tie that, tie your knot against your forceps.
Against the forceps. I was
Yeah,
tying it against. There's another thing wrong. I was tying it against the pouch.
yeah, tie against the forceps
Okay.
or
Um.
halfway in between. I go halfway in between.
Let me see. Let me show you. See if you can see this. So this one's already pre. These have lasted me a long time. Um. You know how when you do the. You really can't see it, but when you do the constrictor knot, how one side is the X and the other side has like the two lines. Are your
Yeah,
lines together or do you have a gap?
it depends on how I fuck with them before I tie it. You know what I mean?
But
If
does it
I
matter
goof
if it's
with it, no. If I goof with it, I get them together. If I don't, they're apart. Like I guarantee, I pull half these bands up,
it
they're
doesn't really,
apart.
so it doesn't really matter or not?
No, here I'll just pull this band set I have laying up here. See? Yeah, they're apart on that one.
You
You can
can't really
barely
see.
see it.
All right. Hey
And
Al.
this side, you can really see it. They're apart.
It's just that it's white on white, so you really can't tell.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry. I understand though. Okay. So I don't have. So I shouldn't have to worry about the gap too much.
No, but
So
don't
tie
tie
it.
right against the pouch. Tie more toward the forceps.
Okay. And so when you pull back from the knot to the pouch, do you ever have like a gap in between, like you could see through the hole?
Hmm.
Okay.
You
See, I
mean
was I was always
you
worried
mean
that to
like
happen.
when they're on the slingshot and I pull back on them
Yeah.
and you can see in between them.
So you see like the knots here, and you can see in between the knot.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I was under the notion that you shouldn't have that either.
No, that's fine.
Okay. See, we got Chad, Al, Matthew, Chad. I already said Chad. Let's see who else.
What's up,
Um,
Al? Chad?
Hi, kids. You're doing it wrong already.
Matthew?
Coin,
Oh, coin worker.
El
I
Presidente.
took my time and made myself a perfect trifold set of bands. It took me like
I cannot figure
10
that out.
minutes. But I decided to go with this orange and blue and white
Oh,
to go with my tube shooter.
okay.
I think
Preference.
it
Try
contrasts pretty good.
close to the pouch so that the knot does not move. That's what I thought too, but it keeps messing up on me. So I'm gonna try something different this week. It's got to get fixed sooner or later.
On a date with two ladies, huh, Matt? See, Dave does it the same way as I do it.
Closer to the forceps.
Yeah.
That just looks wrong to me.
Well, then don't do it. Do it the way you.
No, I'm gonna try whatever I can. I mean, you helped
I'm
with
just glad there's tubes on here because I can pull tubes back with this hand.
Mhm.
But I got to finish making this lanyard for it because I know that wrist is going to give out eventually, and I'm going to fucking end up eating it. And it's still there, Al. It's getting better.
Your mom and wife. Oh,
Oh, she's doing all right. For what she's going through, she's doing all right.
that I will say that does look better.
Tied that way, yeah.
That
Yep.
does look better compared to what I usually do. It's just so
Just
hard
give
to
it a
see that.
try. You know what I mean? It can't be no worse than what you're doing right now. And if it don't work, you go back to what you were doing. You know what I mean?
Obviously, what I'm doing now doesn't work either. So it's better to try new
So
things.
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just saying
It's worth a
what I
shot.
what I wasn't doing wasn't working, so I got to try something different.
Iggy, what's up?
I want to see it. I wanted to see if I could show this on if it shows up on the live.
You're glowy. Yeah, it does. I can see it.
Okay. See if this works now. No, you still don't look yellow.
I can see the different colors making though. I can see where it's got parts to glow.
Yeah. But I gotta turn that on because it's getting hot in here already.
Yeah, I got my little fan on tonight. I want to try to get Adam one of these for when he gets here. You know how he likes minis, like I do now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if Dave has another one of these.
That's sick. I like a regular size just like that. I can't wait till
Nice
you're
little.
able to till you get my gargoyle so we can get them both painted together.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a Nova with it.
Yeah.
I got an '85 aluminum Nova that's powder coated green, and I don't really like it, so I'm just
No?
gonna send it. I don't like the color.
Uh,
It's a dark, like
yeah.
I don't
I
know
just
what kind of
realized.
green you'd call it. It's like a
I just
Christmas
realized.
green.
Oh, you can get like splattered with orange and it'd be my football colors.
But
I
I'm
just,
gonna send this with yours.
okay. I just realized that Iggy Cacti, that's my brother's name. Not Cacti, but my real brother's name is Ignacio. We call him Iggy.
Okay.
I just saw that. I was like, hey, I knew that name sounded familiar.
And then I got a matching TTF in '85.
Yeah. Nah, that's
So
gross.
I'll eventually send it off. But it doesn't matter to me when it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a matching set of the Wrap and Tuck ones too. Not Wrap and Tuck. I mean the Wrap Novas, the original Novas.
Mm-hmm. When
I
is
got
this
a set of
thing?
them, TTF and OTT.
When did this say hi button show up on YouTube? Notice it?
About 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Oh, I just noticed that last night. I didn't know what it was for.
To say hi. It
Just to
just
say,
put the say hi in the comments.
okay,
Fucking retarded.
yeah. I guess Americans are getting too Americans are getting too lazy to say hi.
Lazy. This is
My state
one of my
childhood.
babies too.
Sweet.
Brass,
So,
Nova, Pickle Fork.
Iggy. So your name is Ignacio or no? Augie's here.
Hoggy!
We need
My
that.
main man, Hoggy.
We need that pigeon button what's it like Paul has.
Then I got this. This one's brass too, but it's a skeleton one I wrapped. Nova
That
PFS.
those are my colors, black and green.
Black and green.
Yeah, I love that combo.
I did an alright job on that one.
Oh, it came out really good. They call me Iggy Cacti though. My real name is Kyle. Okay, nothing, not even close then.
I got this little tube shooter that Thomas gave me.
That's sick. I never seen that one. That's cool.
But it's just, yeah, you put your bands through it and then you lock them in this notch.
Hmm.
Then it's just like a little pickle fork tube shooter.
No band slats for flats.
Nah, this is permanent tube shooter only.
Okay.
Be proud of me, Hoggy. I'm coming to the tube side. I got this tube shooter. Got
All right.
this tube shooter.
Just kidding. Just Iggy.
This should have made you really happy, Hoggy, when I made my squatchers with the wave system in them for tubes. But this will be the only one I have left after I give Adam a squatcher when he comes. And you have my Cerakoted one.
You're giving him that one?
No, I'm keeping this one.
Oh, I thought you said.
This is the only one I'll have left after I give him one.
Gotcha.
He's gonna get my shooter.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe this summer I get shit back in track. I'll make another run of them.
Yeah.
Dave got some that are this size, 55, 60 millimeters. So they're
Okay.
the adult, they're the XL squatches. What we're gonna, I don't know what we're gonna call them. Daddy squatcher.
Hmm. See, they just slipped when I did that. Weird.
What do you mean they slipped?
Yeah, they just slipped. I pulled it and it got tight. See,
Hmm.
they're not what they look like before.
Well, how
Got
tight did you tie the knot?
as tight as I could. Oh well, that's one down. Try it again. Oh well.
But that's better than them being already pre-tight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What kind of frame is it, Iggy? Stop, Rex. Does it have the laser system on it? Because there's a way to tie tubes on without using the wave system. Dave showed me how to do it, and I forget. The Medusa. Oh, it shouldn't slip. Um, are you
Oh,
on Facebook or anything, Iggy?
oh, what am I doing? I forgot.
You can do that. What Chad said, double up the last hole.
Oh, for tubes.
Yeah. Hit me up and I'll send you the video of how to tie them on a different way.
It's Friday. I forgot.
You can either hit me with Squatcher or Squatch Creations or on my Facebook is Leon McIntyre.
No slipping on it. HD. Iggy. Is that a bird outside your window or something?
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? It just took one sip. The bird was something.
Yeah, it's out my window.
I was like, what the heck? Where'd the pen go? Yeah, I could hear them clear as day.
Yeah, but if you run like 1632s or something small, I could see it maybe slipping. Dave sent me an extra band set for this. I'm gonna put it on this little pickle.
I pulled out my PFS one. at ACC. They were like, those bands are. I was shooting fire
Huh?
when I put on my pickle at ACC. They
Yeah.
were like, those bands are hot because I was shooting really through them. They were scared. They were scared to sit next to me. I think it was Adam that had a stick shooter or something like that, and Jeremiah was like, "Can I try it? I never shot one of those before." Loser,
The
one shot, and he was already hitting things. That was crazy.
little jackrabbit.
Mm-hmm.
He's amazing.
Yeah. Let's try this again. I'm gonna try a little tighter.
Okay.
A little tighter on the jig, and then closer to the pouch, like you said. I mean, to the forceps. Trial and error.
Yep. Now come on. I need to get a different kind of marker, metallic marker, because this one I had, they don't like the right very long one.
What are you using the right with?
I'm using metallic marker,
Hmm. To
the
right on your
on the
bands.
band. Yeah,
Okay.
but they seem like they run out of ink when you start writing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They dry up quick.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. When I used to,
I heard the Bic ones don't do that.
yeah, back in the day when I used to draw, I noticed that they do die fast.
They work
Excuse
all right for writing on steel and stuff. It's just
me. Burkle.
Sparkles, what's up? Yes, Hoagie is the tube king. Benny, what's up?
You ain't grabbing my can. Bushcraft just went live.
Did 8 o'clock already?
7:30.
You must have went early then.
I feel like we just started, and it's already 7:30.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I've been shooting at a 30 mil since I've been home, and the string broke.
Yeah.
So I figured I'm gonna torture myself. I put the 12.5 out there. I'm using the one that I got, the natty that I got from Dan Hood, the one I just showed in the
yeah.
beginning. Hit the 12.5 3 times in a row. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
It's a different perspective though shooting the woods course, wasn't it?
Big time. I have no way to prepare for that. I'm in a league. I was out of my league big time with that. Lori
See,
was
when I
kicking my butt.
Lori, when I
Lori,
run sync like on this one here, it only
hmm
has one hole for the tubes and then the slot in the middle. If you wrap it around once like that, before you go over the top, go down to your attachment. That helps it from slipping too. But this little thing's gonna be fun to play with. I played with it before.
Just don't go blind.
Fuck you.
Like,
I just got it. What up, Christian? That's all right. I appreciate you stopping by and say hi, buddy.
oh, I kind of forgot who you were talking about.
Huh?
I couldn't tell who you were talking about. Now I see it. Shooting Omega Electric White 145. I just got my new frame. 80. Yeah. Who can it be now?
That's not Adam. That's Christian.
Mm,
Adam has Adam after his, right? I think he put Adam after his.
I believe so. OG Clapper. What's up? Welcome.
Who's it?
OG Clapper.
Welcome.
On the way to the hardware store. So I go to the street while Amanda drives.
That's cool. That's cool. That new place you got's pretty cool, Christian. Definitely give you more room, bro. He was living the caravan life, and then a property came up for sale next to him
Mm-hmm.
for a decent price. And it's more like a built-in caravan, like a tiny home.
Right. Like what
And
Robert Presley does.
yeah, their caravan was a little bigger than that, but they got this other place that's right beside their place where they're at now, and it's on Facebook, and
Okay.
he's working on fixing it up for him and his old lady. Yeah, but it'll get there. It'll be the way you want it, not the way somebody else wanted it.
Yep.
I hate that when I don't haven't tied a knot in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I go to tie it, and I half remember, half forget.
Oh yeah. That used to happen to me all the time with the Cobra knot.
This is that Ranger bead knot I tie all the time, and used to tie all the time, and then I quit using it.
One thing that drives me crazy about the butcher twine is that the ends get frayed when I'm tying.
Oh, yeah, that bugs you a little bit.
Just
But
wet
if
them
you
a
do
little.
that knot right, it looks pretty cool before you pull it tight.
Yeah.
Looks like a pretzel.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I'm only tying my lanyards right now because I don't know how not tight my knots are getting because of my hand.
Right.
So I'm only gonna tie shit for myself at the moment. Because if it's loose for my stuff, it doesn't matter.
Hey, I thought Bushcraft is here. I thought he wasn't live.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that was telling you he was going live in a half hour. He probably put it up as an, you know what I
10th.
mean?
10th, like howdy y'all. Okay.
Oh, maybe he was the 10th person to like the stream.
Mm.
Yeah, if you guys don't mind, hit that like button. I usually try not to harp on it, but it is nice to have likes on your stream. That one I did with you and Adam got me 30 some likes on that stream the other day.
That was all Adam. He's living it up right now. I think he's in Georgia.
He just left Andy Lowe's
All right, Eddie.
yesterday or today. He was leaving today, or yeah, I don't know, today or yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard from him since.
Yeah, I hit him up yesterday. See how he was.
How's Grandma?
She's all right. She's a beast. I'm gonna go over there next weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, so I won't be doing that live next Friday.
Yeah, you will be.
Huh?
Take your fucking tripod. Grandma can join.
Yeah.
Who knows? She might be a natural shooter. Did you ever get her to try?
Nah. Nobody in my family is interested. I've tried. My cousin has tried a few times. He can't even make it in the catch box. He's the one that the frame that I traded Josh what was it? The slant? No.
Slant roller?
Was it the slant rotor? That little tiny thing?
Slant press?
Slant pro. He's the
Yeah, there
my
you go,
that
Slant Pro.
he was the cousin that destroyed it. Okay.
Oh.
Interesting. There we go.
Yep. Did you pull it
Looks
on
good.
it yet?
Who? Pull on it?
Yeah. It didn't slide this time.
No, but I tied
Looks
the
good to
crap.
me.
Nope. No slippage. But I tied the heck up.
Okay.
I cinched down hard. Where?
Did you know?
Yep.
That's what she said.
This thing is pretty though. He did a heck of a job on it.
You have a neat thing for natties, don't you? You just don't want to admit
Oh yeah, I know. I like wood.
it. Oh shit.
No, I've always liked natties. They're good for cold weather because they don't get cold in your hand. They stay warm.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just the wood looks
That's
nice.
how it
Looks
always is. You keep your wood in your hand, it stays warm.
exactly. See, that just looks
Yeah, I
pretty.
talked to him about one of them.
It just looks pretty. Like I don't know. This wood looks nice.
He said he got rid of all the ones he had, but he'll have one at ECST for me.
Yeah, the ones at ACC they went quick. If I would have known that one was brass, one was steel, one was aluminum, I would have looked at them a little bit longer. I just grabbed one and I didn't
Yeah.
realize that it was aluminum. But it don't matter.
Treat the same.
Yeah, it's still nice. Thanks. I'll check out there. New sharpening system booked. Oh.
Yeah, I heard you were getting a new sharpening system, Rex. Well, I'd start sending you my knives. I can't sharpen anything right now.
I found this the other day when I was riding my bicycle. I had to pick it up because I was scared a kid was gonna find it. Look at that.
Oh,
Yeah. It has
where'd you
like
find that at?
on the side of the road. And I live
That
next
looks
to a
like a
pool.
corn shucking knife.
It's like it got all bent out of shape. Somebody told
Somebody
me it
was
was
shanking something with that.
Somebody told me it was for like when you do line work, like the linemen.
Yeah,
That's what they said that this was possibly a lineman's knife.
yeah, it might have fell off the truck or something.
I know it's sharp as crap though. The thing was circumcised a neck. Just don't know how to sharpen it
Yeah, but
myself because of the curve.
you just don't want the kids
I didn't.
finding that though.
I live next door to a park, so I was like, no, I can't just leave that there.
Right.
I gotta figure out how to sharpen it though. It's all rusted too, so you can tell it's been in the rain.
Been there for a hot minute.
Yeah. Corner of a stone.
Just watch a couple YouTube videos, you'll get it. That's the other thing. I can't light a lighter with my right hand right at the moment either. Sucks.
Use the other one.
I do,
Klein
but just
Hawk.
that little flick you do bugs my freaking wrist. Bad.
Klein Hawk Bill.
Yeah,
How did he?
Hawkbill knife for doing electrician work.
He's right. It is say Klein. It says Klein tool on it. Yeah, it does say Klein knife.
Yeah,
There it is.
Al's in that kind of work. He does heating and ventilation stuff like that.
It's a cool knife. Ain't no way you're gonna put that in a sheath.
Yeah, they make sheaths for them.
Huh? Okay.
They
Yeah, I
make
don't want.
plastic sheaths for them. They click in weird.
Yeah, I don't know much about knives.
Some reason I don't know why I like this orange, blue, and white color.
Yeah, that's nice. Looks like cotton candy or icy actually. That for
And my bead actually looks pretty good on it. So
that's for tearing fibers open.
yeah, like yeah, have you ever seen a piece of high voltage wire? You'd understand what they mean.
All the wires inside of it.
In the wires on electric lines.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it looks pretty good with that bead, don't it?
My cousin's a lineman. Oh
He'll tell
yeah,
you all about it.
fiber internet. That's what I figured. Fiber optic. Man, it's hot in here today. What the heck?
You'll like it, sketchy. I love it. Cyan is my favorite latex.
5 together.
So, did you see the crazy shit that's going on with that fucking slingshot warrior guy?
What happened? Oh, wait a minute. Isn't he the guy with the glasses?
Yeah, that says he's going to ECST.
I
Has all
I
them weird frames.
I can only watch so much of his things.
But anyhow, there's this other guy that lives in a totally different town that picks on him and stuff, and was supposed to give him a ride and then backed out. Well, then this dude goes and makes up a fake email using Simple Shot's name and had and all that for this email to try to make it look legit.
Right.
That they were sponsoring him to go to ECST.
Yeah. Okay.
That they were sending him shirts and everything else. So I forwarded all the information to Jordan and other people that needed it, and they're gonna keep an eye on it.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched them. I saw the drama the other night when I was watching his live. That was crazy.
Bunch of fucking bullshit.
Yeah. That's the kind of drama I don't want to get involved with. If I was worried about that
Right.
at ACC. I was worried about that kind of drama. You know
No,
how?
it usually weeds itself out pretty quick.
Huh?
Did it usually weeds itself out pretty quick at tournaments?
Yeah. But I noticed that I had a lot of guys around me that wouldn't let things happen, so I didn't let it bother me so
Oh
much.
yeah, exactly. And I know who you were talking about with that one.
Mhm.
He was only there a day.
Huh?
He was only there a day, right?
Yeah, like 2 hours.
Yeah, and left. You're not the only one that has problems with that one.
Oh, I heard. He slandered him and defamation of character. He should get a lawyer. Yeah. He's lucky that he don't get in trouble with simple shot.
Yeah, they're watching him. Because that's one thing that's a business, big, not a big business, but
For a
they don't need
slingshot
their name
in the slingshot.
out there running in the ground like that.
Yeah, in slingshot world is big. It's a big business though.
Yeah, exactly. I wish I had my forceps out here so I could grab a hold of the shit and pull on it. They're not that far away. I guess I can get them out.
It's so dirty.
Huh?
That's made it so dirty.
Oh shit! Some of the shit we say that has to do with our sport comes out wrong.
I'm just immature when it comes to those kind of comments. I
Nothing
was got
wrong with that.
I was at a team for something like that.
There's a bunch of us that are immature with comments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely sketchy because somebody's gonna see it.
Yep. Come on.
I need to get myself some new forceps.
I'm sure you can get them at Walmart for cheap.
Nah, I don't want cheap ones. I want good ones. I'm tired of cheap ones. Tried to get my mom to get me some from work, but
The
everything
nurse.
they get, they have a. She runs a doctor's office,
Okay.
but everything they get comes in and it's serial numbered and all that, and they send it off every week to a cleaner, and it gets sterilized, and it comes back in packages like they're like Ziplocs, but it's a sealed thing, and you open it. Once you open it, it's sterile inside, and then they don't use that again for different patients. They put it in the box, and it goes to the sterilization clinic and comes back again.
Yeah, they can't use the can't use equipment on different patients.
Right.
Oh my back.
So instead of buying throwaway, they pay to get everything re-sterilized every week. Oh. Which is a good idea, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We live in this throwaway world anymore. Everything's made to be thrown away, replaced.
Recycled.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There he is. Oh,
Paul, what's up, buddy?
we were just talking about how immature we can be with certain things. So you just fit right in.
How's your back doing, Paul?
You having back problems?
Yeah. Be quick catching them women in the dryer bender where you wouldn't have a back problem.
Catching women in the dryer.
He made a joke about it. Hey, Smo, what's up? He made a joke about it on live.
Oh, okay. Red.
If I wouldn't have to dig that frame out, I'd show you, but
Hmm.
I think it's fine how it is. That one from Smo with the clips on it. I just sanded it a little bit and it seems to hold. I guess
Which one?
if it doesn't, that oh, he made me that custom. What is it?
Oh, the PFS.
No, what frames does he make?
Uh, let's see.
His
Sasquatch,
design.
Sasquatch, Yeti,
What's up,
Kodiak,
Eric? Gary? I think it's a. I don't know what it is. I'll send you a
Kodiak.
picture later.
Yeah, we can fill up the whole comments with with all his designs.
Yeah.
Hot rod.
How you doing tonight, Eric?
It's a Kodiak. Chad said.
Okay. Thank you, Chad. Glad somebody knows what I have.
Green on green. Can't wait to see this band set on this frame. That sounds cool.
So since this is my lanyard and I have the bead here, I went ahead and did two Ranger beads,
That purple in the
put it in
middle is.
between them.
That's a good idea. That purple line in the middle pops.
Yeah, it needs what do you call it? Buffed a little more. But I think that look fine on me on my lanyard, hanging there like that.
Yeah. I was thinking about one for this, but I don't even know how I would put one on here.
You should have got Dan to drill a hole in it.
That's what I was thinking, but then I'd worry about the wood splitting.
Yeah, he could have drilled a hole in it and oh glued a lanyard tube in it. That way you wouldn't have had to worry about it splitting.
Mm.
Thanks, Paul. It came with my tube shooter. That Dave made me. I can't wait to get the stainless
Yeah. I
heavy
like.
hitter PFS from Shane.
You getting another one?
Yeah, he's making a free. He makes me a frame for every year for ECST.
Sweet.
Last year he made me the Gremlin, and I said this year I wanted to shoot a PFS.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, how about I wanted the stainless heavy hitter PFS from him. He's like, I'll just make that for you for ECST. I was like, all right, cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, Paul, I have. They come out all right. like
Anal beads.
nothing too complicated. This one I made out of acrylic.
I didn't know you did that.
Made that one out of acrylic. This
By
one I
hand?
made out of no,
By
I
hand?
have a little lathe.
Oh, I didn't know you did that.
I made a whole bunch of these. I got a lot of money in these ones though. There's 3 of the ones I made. If I can get them picked up all at the same time. There's some I made too. There's 3 of them.
I like the top one.
The old black one.
Yeah, I like black.
That's what they look like by themselves.
That's it.
But yeah, I need to get more materials and make some more. I like make. I'm when it comes to beads, I'm a hoarder. Lanyard beads, everyone.
Uh-huh. You meant the A beads.
No, that's fall. You're getting awful brave lately.
Huh?
I said you're getting awful brave lately.
It's the liquid courage.
There's my box of beads. See it? My box of beads.
Yeah, I didn't know you made those.
I don't mention it very often because I don't like to
Because
let go of very many of them.
that's the bead that
There's
I make.
one.
That's the one that I make. It
Nothing
slides.
wrong with that.
It's a cobra knot that slides.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
What am I looking for?
There's another one. I got one of my wrap and tuck tools.
Right here. Oh, my back. The old prison wallet.
Later, Iggy.
Try one of these. What's I've heard that before. What's a prison wallet? I've heard that before. I just don't remember what it was.
How do people get stuff in and out of prison without being caught?
Never mind. I got it. I understand. That was an easy description.
Well, I didn't know how other way to put it. Figured
So,
that was the easiest way.
all right. Hey, Joseph.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to grab something to drink.
It's a very touchy answer. Very painful.
Some guys are pretty good at that. Another word for it, boofing. Boofing.
Lower the air conditioner. It's hot in here. Okay.
Get me one of these out. Convicted melon. Since we're talking about it, convicted melon, liquid death.
That's just water, right?
Seltzer, yeah, seltzer water.
Still haven't tried one of those yet.
It's kind of like.
That's how they got Jordan is in prison.
I'm lost.
I mean, the shoe by Keystering.
But Keister, he says.
You're gonna get a shoe up there, up there. More power, dude.
This is Keith Melvin's made this for me.
That is nice. I like that. It's
Got a
shiny.
green liner and then it's got burlap on the other side.
I like that a lot. Seltzer gives me too much heartburn. Yeah, I agree with that.
He glues them all together
Hmm.
and sands it once, and then he dips it in resin.
Gotcha.
You can see on the bottom where he had to stick.
Hmm.
He just dips it in resin, pulls it out. If he doesn't like it, he lets it dry, dips it again, pulls it out. If it's still not shiny enough, he'll dip it again.
Question. Get because you brought up the resin. My cousin, he when he because he's an artist by trade, so he does a lot of painting, and he puts resin on his paintings afterwards. Um, would it take away the color of this if I had him put resin on this?
It's young.
Or would it still glow in the black light?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't too sure. I don't want to mess that up.
Find out what it specifically is and ask Dan about it.
It's black locust.
No, the spray on resin he uses.
Oh, it's not spray on. It's actual resin that he lathers on. It's two part epoxy.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Oh, yeah, it shouldn't hurt it, but I'd still ask Dan before I did it.
Okay.
I don't get no heartburn from. It's more
Jose,
like bubbly water, not seltzer water.
with the heat from the resin darken it.
If it already has a finish on it, it shouldn't
I don't. It doesn't.
bother it.
It don't feel like it does. It feels like natural wood.
Luke, what's up?
It just feels really soft.
Jose, what's up?
I don't
He
think
has a
there's a.
finish on it. There's a
You think?
finish on it. Yeah.
It don't feel like it.
No, he uses, I forget what it is, but there's a finish on that.
Okay.
Where your fingerprints would be all over it. You know what I mean? The oils would be sucking
Oh,
into
okay.
the wood.
Gotcha. It's crazy. I never hit the 12.5 so many times with this thing. I mean, in general, takes it. It takes me a while to get used to, but once you get used to it, you're on point with it. Boiled linseed oil. That sounds familiar. So maybe that is it.
Yeah, I've used that on natties before. What was I looking for? I don't know. Keith also made me this. Oh, fuck you.
Why? What did I do?
Not you, what fell. That's a monster can cut up in that resin.
I'd like a real frame, a regular frame like that. That's really cool. A Red Bull or something, or a Miller High Life.
Yeah, you
That's
can
the
see the tabs right there, and then he put the green monster symbol up here. It's hard to see on camera, but
yeah. I can't really
he
see
did a
it.
good job. Did a good job positioning it. He's like, I know your favorite colors are pink and green. I got a pink and green monster can. I was like, that'll work. OPFS. Somebody's messaging me while I'm live.
Coin.
I can hear it dinging. Coin don't have my number.
I'm just messing. Had to pick on somebody.
Paul's live is scheduled. When's it scheduled for? 30 minutes.
Dang. Everybody
Why
going
didn't you
live.
tell us that, Paul? We'll be off. We'll get off here soon.
Maybe.
We'll go to about the hour mark, Paul, and then we'll get off so you can do your live, buddy.
Andy Wallsner. What's up, brother? Long time no see.
What's up, Andrew? All right, Paul. We'll be off here before you go live, buddy.
How's
She's good. I'm supposed to be able to make it. I have a ride and everything. It's just I gotta come up with this to afford it. I did a waffle and it turned out all right, but
yeah.
I ended up turning around. I ended up turning around and putting that into this, which I didn't want to have to do, but it needed done.
That was a good reason.
Yeah, because if this ain't fixed before I go there, there's something going.
Yeah.
There is to hang out with everybody, but I still like to.
While it's going live, I have to go to Tim Hortons for coffee.
I'm thinking about going to do another one. If I do, I'll put it up on Facebook a day or two before we
Yeah,
do
I'm
it.
thinking about getting rid of some of my HDP frames eventually. I
Yeah,
have
it's
a
hard to
bunch.
do, Eric. But yeah, I'd like to. If everybody else is interested in it, tell me. Would you guys be interested in another waffle? Let me know.
Yeah, the wheel was easy enough.
I gotta have my cohort run the wheel for me.
Yeah. You say your
Luke's
cohort?
in. Cohort.
Okay, it's Jorge, not Hort.
Cohort.
I know.
It's a saying.
I know. It just
I
sounds
know what
funny
you're
because
saying. Yeah.
I'm a hoe. Hey.
Oh my. All right, Chad. Sketchy. Yeah, I'll make sure I put it up on here on my page wall and stuff, and we'll try to do it live a day or two ahead, and let everybody know what's going on.
And if it's a frame I like, I'm just gonna take it.
Oh, you might already have one. That
Me?
might be heading your way. Yeah,
Okay.
I ain't saying no more on that one.
I won't pry. I'm not. I like surprises.
I got that latex to send you too.
Okay. Only in our hobby can we like be open about latex. I mean, I understand if there is not. Huh? If Jorge spins, it's rigged. Yeah.
I don't get your
I'm trying to.
what you're trying to say there, Eric.
There is a need to put a hole in something or someone. Okay.
not sure what you mean by that, Eric. You talking about me quit hurting myself? Is that what you're trying to say? I haven't slept yet today. You driving or are you off, Eric? That's another one of the wonderful truck drivers that make the world go around.
Yeah, I was talking to my mom about
Round
it
and round.
a couple of days ago. Actually, if I was allowed to work, I would probably be a truck driver because I like
It's a
driving.
good, yeah, it's
I
a
enjoy.
good job.
Yeah, either that or YouTube. I was gonna say a YouTuber. I would probably be a Uber driver or a taxi driver. I just like
I
driving.
went, I couldn't do that. Too many people to deal with.
Yeah, because I really
Like
when I
20 years ago, yeah, it'd been cool. You know what I mean? But now with
Mhm.
all these entitled idiot kids
Yeah, I know.
and
The
stuff,
first time somebody threw up in my car, I quit.
but you know what I mean?
Hmm. Oh yeah.
Fucking entitled assholes.
I know. Some and somebody gets in my car. My pronouns are get out.
Yeah, exactly. I
That's
identify as ride
walking.
canceled. Walking.
You identify as get out.
Not in this car.
No.
Did you see that one guy that I forget what state or where it was? They have self-driving taxis now or self-driving Ubers,
No. That's
but
crazy.
they sent a car and picked him up to take him to the airport, and it was a self-driving car, and he was in the back seat, and it fucked up when he got to the airport, and all it was doing circles in the parking lot of the airport, and he's on the phone with the company trying to get this thing to stop, and they're telling him, "Well, you need to hang up with us and cancel the ride from your phone to see if it'll stop the car." He's like, "Why do I need to do it when you guys are supposedly in charge of this fucking thing?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I should be able to call you, and you guys should be able to shut it down.
Yeah. Surprised more. They don't have just Teslas doing that now. If they weren't so expensive, I could see all taxis being Teslas and then just driving everybody.
Right. I kind of understand what you're saying, Eric.
I still don't.
That should be good enough. Yeah.
I really got to get my camping chair in here. This thing is for the.
I can't believe you didn't get it in there already yet.
I was thinking about rearranging my room, but I really don't have no room in my room to do that. I don't have no room in my
Right.
room.
You need to get yourself one of them he sheds, one of them little sheds that you can put in the backyard.
Yeah, wasn't the Tesla self-driving program of accidents?
Well, the first I forget if it was a Tesla or whatever. Um, they did a test of it and at the factory, and the guy that owned the place, the bigwig, was standing there, and the car come flying around to turn toward him, and he was trying to show him that it would stop if it seen a person, and it ran him right over.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying, Turtle.
Don't tread on me that hard. Turtle.
But you just had to, didn't you?
I love that movie. Turtle, turtle.
Not turtle enough for the Turtle Club.
Turtle, not turtle.
I need to get me a little torch for doing this. Well, Eric, I hope whatever's bugging you gets better, brother. And tell Carlo. I did actually talk to Carlo on messages the other day, and yeah, he still needs our thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, this weekend I got to go to Lowe's and get some sandpaper. I'm gonna try to bite the bullet and do it myself. The STS.
Uh, yeah,
I'm gonna just try it.
yeah,
See
you
what.
got it. It ain't gonna.
Yeah,
We'll be all right.
because I hate having it and not using it. I'm tired of being scared of it.
Oh shit!
It's not even really that bad of a dent. It's just
Right. It's just the idea it's there.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I got you. I got you, Eric. It was necessary, buddy. It was. Not very many things tweaked me lately, but that did. Which one of these was it that you liked? Let me see if I can get this off of here without making a mess. I don't want to share that frame because it'll upset somebody that's in the live right now.
Okay.
Ah, shit, I just ripped the corner of that foam off. You don't realize how heavy brass frames are till you get to pick a bunch of them up.
I
It
should
was
have
this
grabbed.
one you liked, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's my favorite. That's my color combo right there.
That was the one you liked, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I thought
30.
so. Thought so, thought so.
Yeah.
It's got a white liner too.
Oh really?
Carbon day glow and a white liner.
That's fake.
Brass pins.
Mm-hmm. Is it heavy? Well, no, it's just a brass
Oh,
pen.
oh no, it's not heavy at all.
Let's see.
So, yeah,
I woke
I can put this one in that hole.
to sleep yet. Wife had doctor appointment at 7 a.m. I hope the wife's okay,
This
but
is
was that a Nova? Yeah, it was.
yeah.
Definitely you could tell.
How's she doing, Eric? All right. But this here's my favorite little mini.
Is that the what do you call that? The dimple thing? What did he call that?
Hammered.
Hammered? Oh,
Yeah. Hammered
that
copper.
that's a good texture.
That's solid copper.
That heavy.
Yeah, it's as heavy as my oh little brass 55.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. The only thing I don't like about cases is when you're trying to get stuff in and out of them with one hand. This one here,
Mm-hmm.
brass one.
That's pretty. That'd make a heck of a keychain.
The copper one. It's the
Mm-hmm.
same, about the same weight.
I always get brass and copper mixed up.
They both do practically the same job, but coppers were oh, what's the word I'm trying to use?
Shinier?
No, for electricity, it conducts better.
Conductor.
Like this came out of an old buzz bar at somebody's job site. They took the whole bar. It was probably 6 feet long,
Yeah.
a foot wide, and had holes in it. They call them buzz bars. But for making slingshots, if you get it for free, you
God
can't complain about where the material comes from. What did you ask me if I had a fucking can crusher for the other day?
I was gonna see if you wanted to trade. I forgot what I was gonna trade you for that. I think it was for the STS actually. That's how depressed I was about it.
You know, buddy, that's right hand hold.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm left hand hold.
Nicola.
Huh?
Nicola.
I know you were upset. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah. I mean, it's still functional. It didn't get messed up entirely.
Right.
And I haven't had a fork hit in forever, so that really messed with my head.
Yep. At least you were smart enough to
Put it
set
down.
it off to the side and not keep fucking with it until you really fucked it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
What's up, West Tex?
We got one completed lanyard. I hardly ever make myself lanyards, but if I do, I end up putting them in a bag and never use them.
Yeah, because you never know. One day you get a frame that coordinates with it.
I probably got 100 of them put
That's
away that
it.
I kept.
when I was making bracelets back in the day,
Oh, that don't look too bad.
I had so many bracelets sitting around. My mom was like, "You need to stop making bracelets." To the point that I was like making like 7, 5 a day,
Right.
and just I was wearing them and not telling them or whatever.
Well, I did that there. I made a whole bunch my first, and then I ended up sending a bunch to everywhere. And I sent a bunch to Ethan. I sent a bunch to Moan. I sent a bunch to Shane. I just
Yeah,
sent out like a couple handfuls to each everybody. Moan's been giving them out with his frames.
Moan's got one of my bracelets. I sent him one a long time ago. My problem is that I only knew how to make one size, my size.
Okay.
You only make my size at it, so it either fit you or it was good for your bug out bag or whatever.
Right.
You know, so you could either wear it nicely or it'll be big on you, or if
Yeah,
it's
well,
you,
I was
it'll probably be a pinky ring on you.
right. I like hanging them from the lanyards instead of the latex. Like,
Uh-huh.
see, I hung it from the lanyard
Right.
instead of hanging them from the latex like all them ones are.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't seem to hurt the latex hanging them up from it, so it probably does in some form or way. But
I like having them like that, like this.
oh yeah, Carrie, you just I've had my day with 4 kits, bro.
Yeah.
On really expensive frames too. Yeah, I
Yeah. Back.
understand how it gets to you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. When I first started, almost all my frames got 4 kits.
You've almost all my frames. Oh shit.
Do that.
But all
The
right, buddy. I'm getting ready to call this. What do you think?
Let me just finish this one last one.
Yeah, that's fine.
One side left.
That way everybody can jump on pause in like 10 minutes.
I had both eyes done in 2029. Sweet. My eyes are
I
still
appreciate
nice.
everybody stopping by this evening.
Back. I was running down the drama you mentioned. What the, what the community is tight. I was talking about the drama from earlier. That guy that you mentioned, Wolf, I think it was Warrior.
Oh yeah, you seen that, did you, Coin? Yeah, it's handled. The big dogs know about it, so it's all good now. I'm thinking about selling this one, my Sling Ting hat, so I can put my Liberty patch on it too. Cause I like this Sling Ting hat. It's like a 5-panel hat, and you don't get them in the U.S. Of course, it came from UK. That's
Yeah.
where I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be cool to have my Kenneth Dykes patch on it and my Liberty Slings
Do you know
patch.
when you get something from Kenneth Dykes, does it come with a patch?
Yes.
Awesome. I was hoping to. I was gonna ask him, but I was like, I don't want to
When
pry.
he calls you before he sends it to you, he'll
Uh-huh.
ask you if you want a red or green one.
Oh, sweet. I want a green one.
Yep, he'll call you before he sends it too. Yeah, he's cool like that.
What
He's a very good customer service. Is very good with him.
Okay. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. I just snapped the butcher twine in half.
Sketchy makes right there. Sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
His real name's Kevin on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Well, West Texas who made him.
Oh.
Yeah, Coin, and he even admits that he has a mental health problem, and everybody just keeps throwing stones at him.
Who? Warrior?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've talked to him about it before. He's got a lot of subscribers. Fast, too.
Huh? Yeah.
A lot of subscribers fast.
Yeah, I think that's because of the situation.
Uh-huh. But
You know
he's,
what I mean?
but it's not, but his channel is not only slingshot related. He talks about a lot of stuff.
No, he's really into
Religion.
all pellet guns.
Mm. But I remember I
Like
saw one. They were talking about the Bible.
CO2 pellet guns, pellet air, whatever, pellet pistols.
BB guns.
Yeah, pretty. No, they shoot 22 caliber and stuff out of them.
Man, I wish somebody had a video of when I was shooting at the 22 at ACT. There's no proof
Yeah,
anywhere.
that's a cool
Nobody,
target.
nobody has any proof of it. I was so the first
I,
time I
I'm gonna
hit
make you one.
the first time I hit it, I almost threw my frame. I got so scared. I didn't know what it was. Nobody told me what was there. All I saw was a little
Chad,
black
if you
dot.
need right, Chad, if
But
you need me to, I can get you in contact with Sketchy. Just let me know. Knuckles, what's up?
how many did I make tonight?
Yeah, then Sketchy's got a guy like me that sends him pictures of my shitty ass fucking rough drafts with his hand
Mm-hmm.
or something that I want, and he's like, yeah. Then his drawing's better than my drawing, but I didn't want to let him know
6.
that. So I just,
I made
how
6
many you
tonight.
make?
6.
6.
I made one wrong, and then the rest your way. So we'll see.
Did you read what Coin wrote?
Coin. I wrote was something awesome. Sure was. You were top dog. Was booked. Yeah, he was telling me. Everybody wanted me to change my name to the sit down sniper, but I have it already says slinger in it though.
What's that?
That I already have so much stuff that says the sit down slinger.
Right.
So everything now it'll just be messing everything up.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to toot my own horn or not because I'm not that kind of person, but I really impressed I really impressed myself with some of the shots that I did. I was like, no way. I kept saying, I even like one time we were shooting at we were shooting at the 22, and Linder was from Linder Sucks.
Yeah.
He was he goes to shoot at it, and I hit it, and he's like, come on, man. I was like, I didn't mean to do that. He goes, yes, you did. Then why'd you shoot it if you
But
didn't
all
mean to
right,
do it?
guys. Paul's going to be going live in really shortly, so we're going to jump off here so he can go live.
Tired of talking to me.
No, but me and Jorge might be live tomorrow or Sunday again.
My life. No.
So
You've been
keep your eyes open for another live from us. But all right, boys, let's jump over to Paul's channel. And if you guys are new on here and don't know who that is Jorge, the Sit Down Slinger. Please go like his channel and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. He'd appreciate it. There's Schmo.
Mo, are you
We're just jumping off here, Schmo.
are you doing your standing right now? I think he's on a standing, making a dope ass
You gotta
theme.
send me some pictures of it, Schmo.
You gotta wait until you see the gargoyle that I'm getting themed. I can't wait to
I have
get
an
that.
idea for you to do me a sling, Schmo, and I'll send you the info on it. But all right, guys.
Yeah.
Everybody have a good evening, blessed night, blessed weekend. But we'll probably see you before the end of the weekend. And everybody jump on the Sling Nerd Paul.
Yes.
All right.
Hey, yo.
Holy heck, we got 25 likes tonight.
Wow. It's that beard.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, peace out.
Bye.